Welcome back, everybody. A couple emails coming in on our last topic there on the ABS, which is obviously the system that Major League Baseball is using in the minor leagues right now, saying the umpires are never going to agree to it, which actually a story that came out right before the All-Star break is that the umpires want it because they don't want to see themselves on ESPN anymore for reasons like we just saw last night, that it's fairly obvious that they don't want to have their mistakes highlighted as they have been on national television. Last night notwithstanding, because there were a couple of egregious ones that people missed there. And frankly, when that happens, like we said, it's costing jobs, it's costing people opportunities to win games. All that is part of the deal, and it hasn't been pretty on that. So we'll, I hope that's going to be part of the negotiation going forward. We mentioned it yesterday on our Best of the Weekend. It was a busy basketball one locally. UND added another player for the class of 26. The Bison men did for 26. The Bison women didn't want to be left out. They added a player for 2027. Yeah, we're that early in recruiting. And they went back to the state of Minnesota, where Jory Collins has been feasting over the last handful of years to get players there. And he found his next player out of New Prague, Minnesota. We got to give Sam Getzinger plenty of love on that since he's a New Prague guy. Maya Kilian announced on Saturday, I believe, her commitment to play for the Bison women, and she joins us here this morning. First off, congratulations. Second, has your phone been done? Is it still blowing up over the last couple days?
No, it's kind of calmed down a little bit.
Describe this this recruiting process. I mean, this is for some that are the uninitiated. Maya, they think, well, this is early. Like, she just finished her sophomore year. How long has this been going on for you?
Probably since the beginning of my sophomore year, I started getting calls, but it kind of picked up after Live at the Lakes this year. A little more colleges started calling and then offering too.
What was that like? Knowing, okay, this is real. Like, colleges think I can play Division I basketball or play college basketball. What was that emotion like?
It was really cool at first because as a little kid, I always wanted to play college. So just knowing I could like get to the next level, like D1 wise, it was pretty cool.
What was there a meeting, a practice? Did somebody like what was the moment for you that it sunk in? Like, this is happening. This is real.
Probably when I got my very first call, like from NDSU, it was like, wow, like colleges are actually calling me and I could play.
Describe. I know your basketball journey has been pretty challenging the last couple of years. For people that don't know, you've battled some injuries. Give us the what's been going on off the court that's kept you from playing the last little bit.
Yeah, in my freshman year, I had a little accident during a homecoming parade, and it kind of like I had an accident with the trailer. I kind of got ran over my foot, not just like my whole
Yeah.
body, but yeah, that was a little back, like a little bump in the road. But after I got over that, I came back my freshman year, and then during the semifinals of playoffs, we were playing Lakeville North, and I think it was in the first half. A girl was going for a layup, and I tried to like defend it, and I sidestepped my ankle and broke it. The same one again.
How frustrating was that? Like, okay, it's the same foot, same deal. Like, just describe what that emotion was like.
It was really heartbreaking at first because I kind of knew like, oh, my AAU season's gonna be cut a little short, so it was kind of heartbreaking. But I knew I could get back faster because I knew what to do.
The recovery time on that, how just knowing, okay, I can't play. I want to be out there so people can see what I can do. How frustrating was that?
It was kind of like I knew I could play like during AAU. Like it was really like hard to watch my teammates play without me because I was just sitting there cheering, being the best teammate I could be at the time. So just knowing like I could help the team, but I can't help the team yet, it was just a little frustrating.
What was that first game back like? Were you ready to rip the door off the hinges on that game night? What was the first night back like for you?
Yeah, it was really fun, like getting back into the game. It was like kind of like I had to build up my confidence a little bit, but also a little scared because I knew last time basketball was the problem to my injury. So like a little scared, but also very excited.
Now you're 100% now health wise.
Yeah.
So describe that of being back playing, and now this has happened. Does it feel like a 180 from where things were even a year and a half ago?
Yeah, totally.
What I guess how much more appreciative are you to be able to? I always hear when athletes have it taken away, they appreciate it much more. Can you talk about that now of being back out and playing?
Yeah, I totally like took a 180 as you said, like now playing, like I recognize like how much the game actually means to me because when it's taken away at a point which wasn't very like I really wanted to play because I was playing on a new AAU team, like wanted to get to know the girls, but also it was taken away from me. So more appreciative when I step on the court because I know I have the ability to and some girls don't.
So describe when NDSU got in the mix. What did you know about them, and what was the initial reaction when they called and say we're interested?
It was NDSU was my first ever phone call, so it was kind of like I don't really know how to talk to college coaches, so I was like, yeah, like a little quiet at first. But once they started to call me more, I got more comfortable and then really started like looking at the program, getting to know the coaches, and it was just like a fun time trying to like learn about the program.
So you had to do some research then about them.
Yeah.
So what stood out when you started doing that about, hey, this is all right, this might be a place that I could fit in?
Yeah, when I went on a couple visits, the coaches were really nice. I really like Coach Jory and just like the facilities and the girls, the energy was good, and overall just a good place.
The fact that they have a bunch of Minnesotans, Maya, was that a big deal or not so much?
Yeah, I felt like that was a little like more welcoming that they have like other girls from my state going there.
All right, so when you tell us when you made up your mind, was it just, what was the ceiling factor for you to say, okay, this is where I want to go?
Probably the first time I was getting offers, like they were kind of in that mix. Like after that at the Lakes, I got a couple offers, and then my gut was kind of telling me NDSU was the way to go, but I wanted to like check some things with other colleges. So it was a couple months later when I was like talking to my mom, like, Mom, well, they're like as the coaches said, sometimes it fills up really fast. So I was like, I don't really know if I want to go anywhere else except NDSU because they kind of, I've been there 3 times. They've called me a lot. I just felt like it was the right place to be.
What was Jory's reaction when you called him?
He was pretty excited when I called him. He was like, I'm pretty sure he got like jumping for air and stuff when I called him.
Was it relief off your shoulders, excitement, a little bit of both? What were the emotions to say, okay, because you're getting ready for your junior year of high school. There's still a lot of high school left to have this over and done with now.
Yeah, it was a big relief just knowing like I know where I'm gonna go in my future and I can just have fun the next couple years for AAU and high school.
We were watching some video, Maya, of you playing. Describe your game for people that haven't seen you play yet, are going to watch maybe this high school season. How would you describe you on the floor?
I think I'm more of a guard, like shooting guard. I can post up, but I'd rather sit like on the perimeter and just like help pass the ball to some of my other teammates and just like kind of be a role player, maybe bit of a scorer, but more of like a shooter and a like a forward.
When you saw how the Bison played and their style, what appealed to you about that?
I think it's the like how they run the floor really fast and like they move the ball really well so that it's like more team ball.
You play for Minnesota Rise, which is one of the best AAU teams. What is that like playing with a bunch of girls? You know they're going to play Division One like yourself. How much has that helped your game, made you better over this summer?
I think it's really challenged me. Like I know my high school team is really good, but some of the girls won't exactly challenge me. So I think when I go to my AAU practices, I know I'm going to get challenged and get better.
Did you get a chance to celebrate? Did you go out after you made this? Is that coming? What's been the reaction after you announced that you were coming to play Division One basketball?
Yeah, we kind of celebrated. We went to my uncle's cabin and we kind of like had a little party there, like barbecued and stuff. So it was
There you
really
go.
fun.
There you go. Uh, Couple last things before I let you go. Now, getting ready for the upcoming school year. I think people obviously knew about you on the court, but you're going to be maybe marked a little bit differently. All right, we definitely got to know where she is. How do you think you'll handle that for this upcoming year, the pressure that may come with that?
Probably have to get maybe other teammates open. Maybe they'll have more of a scoring night, and maybe not so much like me focusing on scoring. Maybe like other things like passing the ball really good or setting good screens.
Just now, to have this all over and done with, you mentioned the injuries you've gone through. Just how much you just sit back like, boy, this has been a journey, and you're only getting like I said, start your junior year to have this happen. If you had a chance just to sit back and like, wow, this has been a lot in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I haven't really realized how much is going on, but I've also like kind of stepped back and said like, wow, like this is really happening. It's like I'm going D1 and I'm going to a really good program. So, yeah.
The what do you got? Is AAU done, or you still got a couple weeks left?
No, AAU's over.
How is that? So you get to go everywhere. What's that like, especially to travel as much as you do?
Yeah, it's really fun with the team I have. Like we're really good on and off the court. So when it's like comes down to business, we like take care of it, and also like we also have fun off the court.
Well, it's great to catch up. Congratulations on committing. Enjoy the rest of summer before school starts. Stay healthy, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay.
Appreciate it. Maya Kilian joining us from New Prague, Minnesota. She's a member of the Bison basketball class of 2027. She announced her commitment over the weekend. She joined South Prairie's Riley Rutledge, who announced back in May here on Hot Mic that she is committing to NDSU. So the Bison have two for 2027. And again, you may think, wow, that's way down the road. Again, in women's basketball, this is yesterday in this state, in North Dakota, two girls that are members of the class of 2029 were offered by South Dakota, I want to say. One girl from Bismarck, one girl from Century. That means I'm not a great math mind, but those are incoming freshmen to high school have been offered scholarships. So if you think this is early, I'm here to tell you it's not. That we have 11, 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds being offered scholarships on the women's side. And it's going younger. It's crazy, but that's where we're at right now. All right, we'll take our final break. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up and get you ready for a busy Sports Tuesday. Hot Mic. We'll wrap right after this.